That's not a language.
What does that mean? He's just making it up as he goes along. What words are there? It's just this-
The actual gun.
The Revenant. The renovation. How relevant is our opinion on this? Probably not very.
Why is it Rev? I don't even look at this. Revenant.
Revenant. It might
Revenant. Weird.
I don't know if that means.
What does that actually mean?
I don't know if that's how you spell like a. You know, like a. Not a priest. Revenant.
Well, because I feel that's reverent.
Oh. Well, now I feel dumb. Reverent.
And I can't even fucking spell it.
Revenant. Revenant.
Is a visible ghost or animated corpse.
So him, essentially. I guess.
I get it. Because the whole idea is that he's more barbarian. He should be dead. And
or he's dead inside. Maybe he's lost something, or he's not.
Well, that too.
He's not whole.
Yeah.
Metaphorical reasons, I guess. Or yeah, there's also
He's
just
taken as dead. And
yeah, for sure. So
that excites me a lot.
No, yeah, it looks.
I'm surprised he's getting
really
another film that's like this soon after Birdman. Like
that looks like good as well.
Yeah, it was only what? January?
So within the last year, if it was released earlier in the US.
Yeah, because it was probably Birdman was probably December in the US, was it then?
I think maybe earlier. Or maybe November time. But regardless, yeah.
1 year later, there's another film by him.
I want Nolan to do that. Or apparently just this guy to do it again.
I haven't even looked at what other films he's done, like, ever.
What's his name? It's
I will never ever bother to pronounce it.
Inarritu, that's his last name. What is it? He's Mexican. I don't want to say Gonzalez because that sounds generic. Gonzalez, come on, Gonzalez.
Alejandro.
Damn it!
And there is Gonzalez in the middle. So
Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu.
Known for Birdman, Babel.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Babel.
Beautiful. I don't know how you say that. Loves the Bitch. 21 Grams. Loads of films I've never heard of, basically.
Revenant.
Babel, I've heard of Babel, but what is Babel?
That is the tower that people tried to build to heaven.
Yeah, but what is the film?
I imagine it's something similar about the fall of man.
Accident, so dyslexic there. An accident connects 4 groups of people on 3 different continents. 2 young Moroccan goat herders have
George Clooney in it. And Kate Blanchett. Is that right?
Brad Pitt, Kate Blanchett. Not what's his face there, no.
Fuck. I know it was one of those two. It's always either Brad or Clooney.
Anyway. It looks cool. Like, visually looks cool. The story sounds cool. I hadn't heard of this guy before.
Yeah, I like the name. I think the name is like... I think it means more than we can see in that trailer. Because that trailer kind of just like portrays action, someone who's kind of thrown out of their group setting to kind of fend for themselves a little bit.
By the sounds of it, there's not a lot of talking, so that's good.
Well, based on his other work, Birdman mainly, it's going to be considered. It's not just dumb action. I'm kind of sick of that.
And it looks brutal what there was. Like,
it kind of just looks true to the setting and the situation, which is what I like about films. I like films to do that, if they can.
So it's a film to add to my list of ones to watch.
So when's it coming out again? Is it December?
So it's December there, we'll probably get it, knowing fucking Oscar films and us, we'll get them in January. Which, I think Kermode, he explained that because it was like, I think something to do with BAFTAs or something.
What?
Or it's something, I don't know. It's some other award thing that in our country, if you release it, then it's in that window to like be in those people's minds.
So
I don't know. Anyway,
so
it's basically fucking us over for no reason.
They released it early, supposedly in America,
for Oscars.
and they released it late in our country for
But
BAFTAs.
probably BAFTAs, yeah, I'd imagine BAFTAs. Or do we do another one? Is there another big awards show we have?
MTV Awards.
That doesn't count.
What do you think about DiCaprio being in that film?
Puts me off a little bit,
Yeah.
but I have faith that he's going to be good. Because he's never not been good.
Why would it put you off a little bit?
I don't know, it's just like too familiar of a face, too familiar of an acting style.
What about Hardy?
Hardy just seems like you barely see him. I wonder how big of a part it is.
Well, he gets like top billed there, doesn't he? It's Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy so far.
They would do, though, wouldn't they?
So maybe you're saying that might just be a marketing thing to get people in who know Tom Hardy and they think,
And I think
he's
actually
in it.
he might literally be in it for like the first and last scenes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that might be the only things he does. Doesn't mean he won't be good.
Yeah, I think you might be right about that. I think that's a good hunch. I think I quite like Leonardo DiCaprio now. You know, more than 10 years ago, say. I like him now because of the stuff with like Shutter Island. Like he's got a really bad accent in The Departed, but I like that.
I like.
And The Wolf of Wall Street I liked a lot. I thought he was
Inception.
great in that. And Inception, fuck, yeah, of course. So I think like
Based on those, yeah.
that's 4 good films,
right.
and that's like more than most actors manage in like their career.
I just hope well, I was just.
And if he's got that
worried
director,
about.
I think you know, like that director will pull something good out of him.
Yeah.
I think. I think I'm interested to see like where they go with the soundtrack because, like, I think trailers over the last like few years, the soundtrack they have in that reflects where they're going with the film. If you look at like Interstellar, that was kind of like epic.
Yeah.
In the trailer, the epic sort of like soundtrack reflected eventually what Hans Zimmer did.
Yes.
So I think like that soundtrack kind of quite visceral. And it was like breathing, wasn't it? Just like
Yeah, there was that just like.
shit.
That's a language.
What does that mean? He's just making it up as he goes along. What words are there? It's just this-
That's all that sounded like to me.
There are no vowels in it.
No, I mean, yeah, so Birdman had just drumming,
Yes.
and that was fucking awesome.
And that
Do you reckon he'd go as extreme as that again? I don't think. I think it'll be slightly more back to like.
well, this seems like a more
Brooding.
conventional film almost,
Yeah.
which is maybe a bit strange to say that considering Birdman was in a normal setting, but I suppose it was a kind of that was a more abstract film. I suppose you have to look at that first, isn't
Yes.
it? So the drumming kind of reflected the mood and feeling of the film and everything. So I think it'd be more conventional,
Yeah.
but still
I'm looking forward
weird.
to it. That's all I need to know. I see
Yeah.
that and I'm like, I'm seeing that film,
Yes.
and I'm probably gonna like it.
Yes.
Cool.